Do you have any specific thoughts on how you would like your research into the use of cannabis for the treatment of mental health conditions to impact how the treatment of these conditions is approached and understood now and in the future?
Yeah, so again, I think that cannabis is really merely serving as a band-aid for these mental health conditions. That is, I think
Mhm.
it's temporarily masking these symptoms, but really not doing much to address the root core issues that are underlying these symptoms. As a
Mm.
psychologist, I really believe that cognitive behavioral therapy, and more specifically, exposure and response prevention therapy, are the best gold standard first line interventions for OCD.
Mhm.
These forms of therapy directly target the dysfunctional thought processes that underlie and maintain the disorder, and they
Okay.
involve exposure exercises that help people overcome their compulsions. These produce long lasting effects that extend well beyond the therapy time frame, and there are no side effects of therapy.
Right.
Now, given we know that cannabis interacts with psychotropic medications and may have either synergistic or opposing effects on therapy, it's also going to be important to examine treatment outcomes in cannabis users relative to non-users. And we're presently trying to collect some of these data now. The bottom line is, I really would not advise that people rely on cannabis to treat their OCD symptoms. But
Mhm.
if they're in an acute moment of suffering and they want a temporary reprieve, from their symptoms, then cannabis might help provide that reprieve. They
Mm.
should just be sure to also engage in more conventional treatments that are known to help reduce the severity of these symptoms in the long term.